Well, with the exception of the old Mack truck, it is so nice to have my Fleet of Jalopies in the same place at the same time. It has been a while. All right, folks. Well, I'm back from about 8 or 10 days of being out of town. Went and had a lovely family vacation and did some visiting and stuff like that. So I've thought about it a lot, tried to think about what the next best plan is moving forward. And I just want to give you guys a bit of an update and talk a little bit about what the channel is going to look like in the near future. Okay, so as you can see, the quad is still in the back of the truck. I left pretty much right after that. This thing is very broken. The rear differential is got some serious damage. The frame is cracked. Getting it into the truck was a huge job. It took two of us and some ratchet straps, and getting it out of the truck by myself is going to be a handful, but as I'll show you in a minute, I've got a bit of a plan for that. I have not been working on the 12 valve at all. This thing has been running and driving great. There's still a lot of quirks and things to work on, but it's just been so nice to have it back. I will be getting back on that. I know that that's the reason most of you guys are here, so sorry that the amount of content on that has been pretty slim. The Dakota is definitely rocking and rolling. Amazing improvement with those tires on there, and I'm definitely having a blast with it. I'm actually going to be doing a bit of light drag racing with it this week, next week. There's just sort of a show up and do some test passes at the drag strip kind of thing coming up. I've never been to a drag strip, so really looking forward to that. And then the next day I actually have a rally cross, which is why I brought the Xterra back. So this thing hasn't been around very much on the channel. As you can see, it has got the world's ugliest front bumper that I made. I actually really like this thing, and I'm super pumped to go do some rallycross racing with it. I don't imagine it's going to be very competitive, and I actually had some people asking me why I'm not doing it with the Dakota, but I would pretty much guarantee that that Xterra in four-wheel drive is going to be faster than the Dakota in two-wheel drive, so I'm going to go out there and give that a rip. I got a few things to get ready on it, but should be able to get through that. So definitely no shortage of projects on the go. I was just at my parents' where the old Mack truck is, and man, it was so good to see that thing. I can't believe it's been 2 years since I've had it, just sitting there waiting to do something. And I hate to say it, it's probably going to be a while until anything happens with that, but we'll see how it goes. As far as the channel goes, I've had a lot of time to think about it, and I'm going to have to take a little bit of a step back. I'm definitely going to be actively making stuff and working on stuff, but I'm going to probably be having to tone down the amount of hours I put into it, and that sucks, but you know, if something opens up and I can figure out something, you know, that is going to work monetarily kind of thing, where I can figure out something that people actually want to watch, then you know, that would be great. But in the meantime, you know, I know that you guys are mostly here for the 12 valve stuff, but honestly, whatever it is that I'm working on is just kind of what the videos are going to be about. And you know, hopefully that'll still be fun. I'm really looking forward to Rallycross. I still have, I think, about 10 autocross events left this year, and you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure we'll be out back on the quad when I get that thing fixed, and I got lots of video plans for the 12 valve, so you know, it's still going to be coming along. So I'm just kind of putting this video out of sequence a little bit. I have a lot of stuff I got to get sorted out. This Xterra has actually been used as kind of a storage bin since I haven't driven it in, you know, 6 or 8 months, whatever it is, maybe, yeah, at least 8 months. And my actual engine hoist has been stored in there, so the timing actually works out pretty good, because I think I can use it to help pull this thing out of the truck. So that might be interesting. I'm sure I'll show you guys that. I made a video, actually this video is kind of released out of sequence. I made one talking about the future plans of this and just how autocross is going, so that thing will be coming out pretty soon. And then also did a pretty amazing shop tour with my dad, which is just unbelievable, the amount of snap-on tools and other tools that he has. He just retired as a heavy-duty mechanic, and hopefully you guys will get a kick out of that. And then here's something that you guys probably haven't seen in a while. This is that 6-liter LQ4 that I have. I am not sure what is going to happen with this engine. It might go in the Xterra and become some off-road psycho beast. I was originally going to put it in the Dakota, but I just don't think I can bring myself to chopping that up and screwing around with it. It just runs so good. So possibly another vehicle. You know, I'm really pumped to get into drag racing, and you know, maybe something along the lines of that, or maybe this would go in a drift car or something. I am not sure, but so many things that I have just sitting right in front of me to get ready. All I really got to do is just add money, and if I can somehow start getting some views, I mean, there's no shortage of people making money on YouTube. It just, somehow you got to crack through and get in that group, you know. I think what I'm probably going to do moving forward is be trying to put out about a video a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, but that's kind of been my average for the last couple of years. And the other thing I'm going to start leaning on a bit more is YouTube Shorts. I had gone through all my previous videos and made a bunch of random shorts that I'm sure some of you guys have seen. I know the vertical format's a little bit annoying if you're watching on a computer, but I think it's generally designed for cell phones, so hopefully you guys all have access to that. But I think that that's going to be a little bit more efficient way for me to kind of let you guys know what's going on midweek. I can just pull it out, make a short little video. You know, it doesn't have all the editing time and stuff. I'm happy to edit and just dive into this thing full steam, but you know, I need to start seeing some signs of growth where anything I put out is getting 1,000 views or a few thousand or whatever, let alone 20 or 30,000, you know, or more. I mean, you really have to be thinking of those kind of numbers to be looking at this as some sort of form of income. And unfortunately, I have reached a point now where I do need to start thinking about making some money. COVID hit me pretty hard, buying, you know, a place, having to pull a ton of money out of my trading account. The last couple of years have been a pretty steady decline in my income, and I've been moving towards this YouTube thing, hoping that this is gonna start to become a paycheck at some point, but I'm gonna have to start spending some time doing other things and you know, getting that area of my life sorted out. So, you know, I will still keep doing this. I'm definitely going to keep plugging away at it, but hopefully we can figure something out and get this thing growing. If you guys know anybody you think might want to watch it, or if you could share these videos if you like them, that would help me out greatly. Man, it is so nice to have the old Xterra back. I know a lot of you guys do not care about this thing at all, but man, I got such plans for this. I would love to put it on 40s and turn it into a rock crawler, but in the meantime, I am so pumped to be starting to do some rallycross with this. I just never would have thought, you know, autocross and rallycross weren't even things that I was had on my radar at all, but so pumped to go out and use this thing and just drive it around like an idiot. Anyways, folks, I just realized today it's been a while since I put anything out. I got a bunch of organizing and work to do. I got a couple videos filmed that I will be editing in the near future, and just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Hope you're all having a good time. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.